President Obama heads to India this weekend, where he will receive the rare honor of being the official guest at India's Republic Day celebrations. Relations between India have been more full of promise than substance recently, and this three-day trip aims to change that. Congressman Bera will be part of the delegation joining the president. He's a Democratic congressman from California. Congressman Bera, to some extent, the relationship between India and America has been one that is full of promise. But since 2008, there's been less delivery on that promise. Is that fair?
I think that's a fair statement. I mean, the relationship has never met the full promise that people have talked about.
Why?
I think, if you go back decades, India in some ways had aligned more with Russia, and the United States was aligned with Pakistan. But as we're moving into a new century, it does seem like something's changed in the relationship. The focus of the United States partnering with India, you see this Indian-American demographic that's kind of rising and driving an agenda as well.
Tell me about that Indian demographic here in the United States. You, of course, are one of them, second-generation American. 3 million Indian Americans living here. How committed do they still feel India and to India's progress?
My generation that was born and raised here, we were raised understanding, the cultural heritage of our parents, and many of us traveled as children to go visit friends and family back in India. So I think there's that natural tie. We also recognize how well we've done here in America. It's now the most affluent demographic in America. And, there's a chance to take what we've learned here and really move the U.S.-India.
What do your constituents want out of this visit?
Well, in California and in Sacramento, agriculture is very big for us. So, I think on the president's agenda is helping open up markets in India. Obviously, at 1.25 billion consumers, it really does create some market opportunities, and California really stands to benefit from it.
The world's biggest economy, the USA, the world's 10th biggest economy, India, the largest democracy in the world. But do you think non-Indian Americans care about this trip?
I think they do. I think, the U.S. and India have some common threats. Counterterrorism is an area that we certainly will talk about. Again, for economic growth, opening up new markets is important. And then as we look at, kind of this pivot to Asia, India really does have the ability to be an anchor in South Asia and certainly a stabilizing force in the entire region.
Right, but most Americans might say, listen, all our problems are in the Middle East. India seems to be fine. Why is the president spending 3 days there?
Well, so as we start to change our mission in Afghanistan, India clearly has a role in helping stabilize some of the gains that we've made there. We have common threats in terms of terrorism threats. India's been attacked in Mumbai in 2008, and certainly we in 9/11. So there's common areas that we can work on.
Okay, you're going to be at Republic Day. Any conflict for you as an Indian and an American?
Now, I'm an American first, but certainly proud that the president is taking steps to build this relationship.
Okay, Congressman Bera, thanks very much for coming in.
Great, thank you.
And that is one very happy. Now, many Indian Americans back home here in America will be taking a keen interest in this trip. They'll be looking for more business opportunities between the world's largest and the 10th largest economies.